Hello everyone, I am JumJum and today I'm gonna be giving you guys 3 reasons Max Payne is awesome. Jesus. Reason number 1, the character of Max Payne. Max Payne. I love me some Max Payne. I love Max Payne as a video game series. I love Max Payne as a video game character. I've always thought that Max Payne was one of the coolest video game protagonists ever. He's gritty. He's dark. He's a no bullshit, bloodthirsty badass with a license to kill, and his face is really starting to creep me out. Every single Max Payne game is a personal journey all about Max. You experience the games as Max experiences them. You listen to Max's narration, you see what Max sees, you learn what Max learns. All of them are experienced from Max's point of view. And though all the Max Payne games are like this, today I'm just going to be focusing on Max Payne 1 because, I mean, come on, what can I say? It's a classic, it's a legend, it's really fucking depressing. And at the time, all this personal journey from the main character's point of view stuff was kind of new. The game wasn't named after the main character just because he was the person you played as, like in Mario or Sonic. It was named after Max because the game was all about his personal story of revenge. If you don't know, the story of Max Payne 1 goes like this. Max is a cop working in New York, and at the beginning of the game, his wife and baby are killed by some thugs under the influence of a drug called Valkyr. So Max gets transferred to the DEA and makes it his personal mission to get the drug off of the streets and kill the people who made it. So the way I see it, no matter what Max does, no matter how many thugs he kills, I never stop sympathizing with him. What happened to him was fucked up, and it makes his goal of revenge that much more relatable. Plus, the brief glimpses we get at what Max was like before his family was killed show that he was a pretty chill and happy guy, which makes it that much more sad to see what he's become. And the trippy dream sequences we get that give us a look into Max's tortured subconscious just prove that even though he hides it, Max Payne is clearly severely depressed. And I love him for it. Reason number 2. Bullet time. Okay, enough with the depressing shit, now we get to the fun. Now we get to the bullet time. This right here, this is the shit. This is the cream in the coffee. This is what makes Max Payne Max Payne. Bullet time. Diving through the air in slow motion and shooting the shit out of bad guys. Some people say Max Payne was the first game ever to do this, and I don't know if that's technically true, but Max Payne was definitely the first game to perfect it. A lot of people say Max Payne was the game that introduced bullet time to video games, and just in case you don't quite understand how much of a big deal that is, here's a brief list of just some of the games that have used bullet time since Max Payne's release. Red Dead Redemption, Stranglehold, all the Fear games, Time Shift, Wanted Weapons of Fate, Tomb Raider Legend, all the Call of Juarez games, Wet, Singularity, Wolfenstein, Mirror's Edge, Bleed, El Matador, Cobalt, need I say more? No? Good. Bullet time is awesome. There are some people who think it's just a gimmick, but trust me, in Max Payne, it's done really well. I mean, come on, diving through the air in slow motion, double pistols in hand, racking up headshots, feeling like a badass. Do I really need to explain why this is awesome? No, I don't think I do. And reason number 3, the shooting. You know, all the stuff I've said about Max Payne so far, the story, the bullet time, that's all well and good, but when you really dissect Max Payne, you'll see that what it's really all about is cold-blooded murder. Woo! Actually, I don't know if I should woo murder. I already did it. When it comes down to it, Max Payne is a game about shooting bad guys. Lots and lots of bad guys. And I'll admit, even though the graphics of this game have, aged, the shooting has not. It's still just as fun as it was when the game was released. It's still fast and frantic, all the guns are punchy and satisfying to shoot, it's a good time. And one thing I really love is how simple yet difficult it can be. There ain't no cover to hide behind, there ain't no automatic aiming, it's just you, a shit ton of bad guys, and a shit ton of guns. Oh, and bullet time. And even on the easiest difficulty that they make you play on for the first time, Max Payne is still a pretty hard game. If you haven't played it before, here's some free advice. Quick save is your best friend. Use it a lot. But even though the game is hard, it's the good kind of hard. Running and gunning through the different levels is tricky, but it's satisfying when you've cleared out all the enemies in the stage and you're just standing around their corpses like, yup. Today was a good day. Well, that's all the gushing I have in me for one day. Guys, in my opinion, Max Payne is one of the best video game trilogies out there, and I even really like the third one. I know some people don't like that one, but I am not one of those people. I love Max Payne 3. If you haven't played them already, I would highly recommend checking them out on Steam, or at least just get the first one and see if you like it. I think you probably will. It's a great game. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. I am JumJum, thank you all very much for watching, and the first person to comment down below letting me know how many times I said Max Payne in this video will get permission to subscribe to my channel for absolutely free. This is a limited time offer. Call while stocks last. I have no idea how to end video.